But I think one of the things that makes it easier for teams to defend Real Madrid is that today is the prime example before minute 40 when Hazard scored. It was very just U-shaped possession, and the plan was very clear to me. I think of all days where it's like some days it's difficult to see what we're doing. I thought it was very clear to see what the strategy was today. It was swing the ball around, not quickly. Just take your time doing it, because a lot of teams will break low blocks by really, really quick switching. Barcelona does that. Manchester City does that. Barcelona, I know are not in a great state, but watch that game against Ferencváros where they went 5-1. That's what they were facing, and it was like very, very quick. Suck defenders in, quick switch. This one was much more slower in nature. So they would swing the ball around, and anytime it was the wing backs who would cross. Not necessarily the wingers, they would cross, but if Lucas Vazquez or Marcelo got the ball in a diagonal position, they would cross and everyone was ready to run into the box. Now, at least Sergio Ramos, who was doing this early in the first half, he was sprinting to the box quickly. And what's interesting is that the fourth goal that Real Madrid scored, which was one of Benzema's goals, I actually really like that goal, but no play encapsulates it better than that one, because that's where it worked. So when you see Benzema release it to Marcelo, and Marcelo has the ball at that position, immediately see Rodrigo and Benzema click into gear. They know the ball is coming at the far post. They sprint there. Rodrigo knocks it back to Benzema. But I think in a way, it's like I don't want to be too harsh with that criticism. That was the game plan, because I think one of the ways to break a low block is with crossing. But what do we always say about crossing? It's the lowest path percentage to goal. Like statistically speaking, that has the lowest chance of getting into the back of the net when you cross. So to make up for it, you have to go with high volume. There wasn't that much high volume today. And Sergio Ramos, the reason you're dragging him in from defense to get into the box is because he's the best one on the team that actually score those chances. And if you're not going to play Jovic, Ramos is essentially the second striker in a 4-4-2 at this point. So I don't want to be too harsh. I think it is a game plan, but that is the game plan, it makes it very difficult. But I think, to be fair, Matt, there was some effort in the left, especially where Modric and Hazard would try to combine and get into that half space. But I thought Huesca really defended that space really well, and anytime they tried to link up, they just couldn't find a way through.
Yeah, and I think, in my notes, I have kind of to your point where Hazard picks up the ball on the left. He does that work where he weaves in and out of defenders, comes in centrally, and he passes the ball out wide to Lucas Vazquez. And Lucas Vazquez has his mind made up before he even looks up or looks at any other options that he's going to cross it. And there was really no one in the box yet. So that's where I think we can be critical of the game plan. If there's no one in the box yet, if there's no one making the run, then recycle possession, keep it moving. To your point, do 1-2, find central options. Sometimes I think the wingbacks, both Marcelo and Lucas Vazquez, just whipped it in when it wasn't really on, and maybe it would have been better for us to try something a little bit different. So I think we could have improved in that aspect. And just with the first half overall, I look at my notes and I look at how many poor, just sloppy giveaways there were. Asensio had one. Marcelo had one. It was just like forced passes and trying to play vertical, but nothing was really on, and they were just forcing it and easy sloppy giveaways. And I think that was kind of something we've seen a lot of recently, especially in the first half. It's been taking us a while to get going. I was thinking to myself in this game, the first 10 minutes blew by, and I was just like, wow, we literally haven't done. There's nothing being produced in the final third. I can't think of one good sequence of passing or anything like that. It's just the 10 minutes have flown by and nothing's happened. So it was tough to watch from that perspective. I think we've been through how many of these first halves have we been through this season?